Hello. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all well. Sarah here again from English in the City. And this evening, we're going to do, as you can see from the focus activity page on screen, we're going to do a focus activity called Creating Rhymes. Hi, Elena. Very good to see you again. Thank you for joining me. It's good to see you, my faithful friend. You're here for every lesson. Who else is online? I can see there are a few people there. Guys, you can put your name into the comments field and say a quick hello. Let me know who's here before we get started. Massimiliano, good evening. Hi. Thank you for joining me. You're very good. Who else have we got, I wonder, here to talk about rhymes of all things? Why not? No? Lily, hi. How are you? I have quite some time. I see you sometimes in the school passing by, but it's been quite some time since we had a lesson together. I hope you're well and coping, that you're all coping. Good to see you all. Now, let's see. So, we're talking about creating rhymes. I'm good, Lily. Thank you. I'm well. I'm here. I'm at home, as you can see. I am not in the school. So we are, as you can see, doing these online focuses and online lessons for you guys, just to stay in touch. But as you can see, I'm not at the school. I am at home in my living room. And behind me, you can see, oh no, this side, you can see a painting of a sunflower that my mum did. So shout out to my mom. Okay, so let's see. Today we are, Andrea, hi, good evening. Welcome. We are going to look at creating rhymes. So let's see what's involved in this focus activity. We're looking at English rhyme, okay? We're going to look at how to rhyme. So look at some rhyming words. Then we're going to look at limericks. So I am curious to see when we get to that part of the focus activity, who knows what a limerick is? Okay, no spoilers yet, please. We will wait till we get to the limericks page and then you can impress me with all your knowledge. All right, let's go to the first slide. And let's see, have we got anyone else? Eduardo and Valentina, thank you for joining us. Hi, hello, hello. Okay, so look, we're on this page, page 3, slide number 3. What is a rhyme? Okay, can somebody define in English, of course? Hi, Martina. Good evening. Can someone please try to define what a rhyme is? What is a rhyme? Can you tell me? Let's see. Let's see what you can come up with. How do we define a rhyme in English? Not so easy to do, maybe. Let's see what you guys have to say. I have my cup of tea, very big cup as you can see. Yeah, okay. Eduardo, good. It's two words that, I presume you're going to say that. Hi, Terry, good evening. Welcome back. When two words have the same final sound. Yeah, exactly. When they sound the same. And in English, as we know, they're not always written the same, but they do sound the same or very similar. All right. So let's see if we can come up with some rhyming words for some of the words that appear on our screen here. So bear with me. This one here, cat. Okay, that's an easy one to start with. Cat. What words rhyme with cat? Now, just a quick note on pronunciation. This word we pronounce cat, at, not cat, which I have heard a few people say. Okay, it's cat with a nice wide at sound. Very good, Elena. Cat, bat, like Batman. Hat, like wearing a hat on your head. Not fat. Fat is good. Fat is good. Not Lily. Cut is a different sound. Listen. We've got cat, a, and the verb cut. It's a different sound. A and So it's a little bit different. Okay. Mat, good. Rat, I don't like rats. Yes, but they all rhyme with cat. Excellent. Let's see. What about the next one? Chair. Okay, let's see what words you can come up with that rhyme with the word chair. What we will notice in this one is that they don't have the same letters. With cat, we've seen that they all pretty much have the AT, no? Cat, bat, hat, fat. Let's see what happens when we find rhyming words for the word chair. You're all thinking. I can hear you all thinking. And Googling what rhymes with chair. Okay. Pear, good. Yes, a pear. Two things. Hair, air. Okay. Very good. Hair, air, pear. They all have the same sound. Good, Eduardo. Yes. Dare. Dare and fair. Good. You see dare there, Eduardo's word. Claire, the name, exactly. It also rhymes with chair. Dare, which Eduardo has added, rhymes with chair, but it doesn't have the same spelling. You see, A-R-E instead of A-I-R. Great. Okay, next one, share. Excellent. Yes, it's like dare. It's got the A-R-E instead of A-I-R, but it's got the same sound, same rhyming sound as the word chair. Okay, now what about head? What words rhyme with head? Somewhere where we all go at nighttime when we're tired and we need to go to sleep. Let's see what you guys come up with. Ecco, very good. It's the first word I thought of as well. Bed, lead, red. Yes, the past simple of read, read, bread, exactly. Andrea, your second word, made. It's a slightly different sound. Listen, we pronounce it made. It sounds the same as the past simple of the verb to make, made, but M-A-I-D, made, which is like a servant. Yeah, it's got a different sound to head, A as opposed to E. All right, now this is the big challenge. The big challenge is who can find a word that rhymes with orange. Good girl, Martina. Yes, spread. Very good. To spread, to diffuse, to spread the news. Okay, who can tell me a word that rhymes with orange? And now I know for a fact that you're all Googling this. Because, oh yes, okay, Martina, I Googled when I was preparing this focus activity, I was thinking to myself, what word rhymes with orange? And I discovered, yes, good, yes. There is no exact word that rhymes with orange, but yes, I found lots of pages dedicated online to people who have investigated the words that rhyme with the word orange. Exactly. They obviously have a lot of time on their hands. Okay, right. Now let's just see. Let me see. There's a little question here. Do words need to be spelled the same in order to rhyme? What do you think? We have answered that question, I think, no, in our list of words here in the comments field. We've answered that question already, in that they don't. No, in the English language, unlike in Italian, when words rhyme in English, no, they don't have to have the same spelling. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. Okay, now here we have a list of, I don't know, 20, 30 words. I'm not sure. I haven't counted them. We have a long list of words here. And I want us to find the pair, okay? The pairs, the rhyming pairs. Now, when I did this earlier, there were a couple that I disagreed with. So let me see if you guys agree with me when we see some of the pairs that have been done here. Some are perfectly matched, others for me are not. So let's see what you guys think. So door, which word here has the same rhyming sound as door? Or even what we can do on this page is all of you look at the words that you can see and make pairs and just put them in the comments field. Okay, see what you can come up with. And let's see if if you have the same difficulty matching up the ones that I had. I'm going to have some of my tea. Door, more, very good. That's it, first one. Plain, what rhymes with plain? Sheet, meat, very good. Time, rhyme, sheet, meat, good girls. Yeah, very good. These are perfect examples of actually rhyming pairs where the words, the spellings are completely different. No, time and rhyme, door and more, sheet and meat. The spellings are different. Plain and gain. Very good. Well done, Lily. Well done, Giacomo. Yeah. Oh, hi, Giacomo. You're back. Sorry, I didn't say hello to you. I just saw you now. How are you? Welcome back. Okay. I'm curious to see what other ones you come up with. Hey. Sail, mail. Very good. Sail, mail. What about this one here? Let me find it. What about this one? The past simple of the verb to laugh. I say laugh, other people say laugh. With my Irish accent, I say laugh. And here we've got the ED. So the pronunciation of this one is laughed, laughed, which rhymes with, good Terry, well done, laughed and daft. They play, good girl Elena, hi, thank you for joining us. Straight, date, laughed, daft again, very good. Yeah, very good. What about this one? No, this is an easy one. Come on. No rhymes with. What does no rhyme with? Yeah, Lily, that's actually one. Berry and fairy. Good. Yeah, Terry, yes, exactly. No, go. So, yeah, Elena, exactly. Go and no. But look at that one that Lily put up, which is the correct rhyming pair according to the focus activity as well. But I'm not sure I agree because berry, which is, you know what a berry is? A berry is, let's say, a small round fruit. For example, strawberry, blueberry, blackberry, raspberry. Okay, so the sound is berry. While the second word in the pairing is fairy, and it's a longer sound. For me, they sound similar, but they're not a perfect rhyme. What do you think? Yes, oh, blackberries, very nice. Yes, blackberries are good. I love picking blackberries in the summertime in August. It's a nice thing to do. Let's see what ones we haven't come up with. I'm going to press here. Let's see. And it'll show us the pairs, okay? Now, and we can see what we got. So we've got door, more, rhyme, time. Look at this one. Pot and boat. For me, this is similar to the fairy berry situation because I'm not sure I agree that they sound exactly the same. Pot and boat. Boat, for me, is a longer sound. Yeah, they sound similar, but not exactly the same. Meat sheet, no go. Laughed, daft, fairy, berry, plain, gain, mail, sail. And then straight date. I think we missed that one in our comments field. Straight and date. And this is a great example of two different words that have the same sound, but their spelling is completely different. They and play. Okay, let me see if I've missed. Yes, good. Yeah, is not the pot and boat. Okay, you Lily, you agree with me. Yeah, they're quite different, two sounds. Similar, but not quite exactly the same. Okay, right, so we have all our rhyming words here. Let's see what's on the next slide. Okay, so here we're going to read an old nursery rhyme that children sing even today. All right. There is also an Italian version of this one. Now, when we are in the classroom, it's easy for us to, we could stand up and hold hands, but there is not going to be any of that going on this evening. We're going to have to just imagine that we're in a classroom holding hands and dancing around the table. Okay, so this is the famous nursery rhyme, and it goes, ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Okay, so in Italian, there is something similar, and I can't think of it now. Can you guys tell me what it is? It's Oh, I can't think of it, but there is a similar one in Italian where the children hold hands and then at the end of the nursery rhyme, they all fall down on the ground. Giro giro tondo, that's the one. How could I not have remembered that? Okay, yes, exactly, giro giro tondo. But casca il mondo is pretty apt, isn't it? In fact, what we are going to do now is there is in this focus activity here, there is a resource, okay? So I am going to put the resource up on the screen here. And it's basically, it's the history of this particular, the origin, I should say, of this particular nursery rhyme. But before we do that, before I do that, do you know what the origin is? Have you any idea what the origin is of this particular nursery rhyme? Does anyone? Don't Google it, that's cheating. Then you'll spoil the surprise of the resource. Any ideas of what it might be about, where it comes from? Small clue, it is incredibly appropriate. Echo. Well, you used to know all. Well, that's maybe because you did the focus already, Terry, and you have a vague memory of it. So it's very appropriate to what's going on in the world today. So bear with me a second. I'm going to just remove this screen. Exactly. It's about. Oh, that's good English. Look at that. Giacomo Carobi says, "I haven't got the foggiest." That's a great expression. Well done, Giacomo. Does anybody else know what that means? I haven't got the foggiest. So you can say that, or you can say, I haven't got the foggiest idea. Foggy means misty, no? And a foggy idea means a very vague idea. So if someone says they haven't got the foggiest, it means they have no idea. Okay, so now bear with me a second. I am going to put up the resources. So for just a couple of seconds, you're going to see me in all my glory. 1 second. Stop sharing. And then I'm going to go here. And Chrome tab, application window. Here we go. Share. Okay, it's back. Now, I hope you can see that. I hope it's not too small. So in the classroom, what I would do, of course, is get you guys to read it, and I would correct your pronunciation. So I am going to just have to imagine that you all have perfect pronunciation, and you are going to listen to me while I read it. Okay, so what you might do actually, while I'm reading it, make a little note of any words that you don't understand. And then when I'm finished the reading, you can ask me to explain the meaning of those words. Okay, so I will read it to you now. So ring around the rosy pocket full of posies, achoo, or ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Though this nursery rhyme seems fun and playful, it has often been associated with the Black Death, also known as the plague, which broke out in Europe in 1347. It was a terrible plague which migrated from Asia via trade routes and wiped out entire population centers. Interpreters of the rhyme before World War II made no mention of this, but by 1951, it seemed to have become well established as an explanation for the popular children's rhyme. It was said that the rosy described the swelling of the lymph nodes. The swelling created an often circular rash, making up the ring. The center would turn black and was surrounded by a red rash. The rosy was the center of this reddish ring. As the condition worsened, a terrible odor would emanate from the sores, and in response, healthy people would carry flowers to cover the smell. The posies in the pocket were like a 14th century air freshener. In the British version, the third line, achoo, achoo, represented the sneezing of the final fatal symptoms before death. The American version altered the sneeze to ashes, ashes, some say to represent the cremation of the bodies, the burning of the victims' houses, or the blackening of their skin. The final line of the poem states, "We all fall down," which was invariably what happened when the plague finally took over their bodies. Whether Ring Around the Rosie is in fact about the plague or not, the poem matches the symptoms of the disease. The first 3 lines recount the disease's progression, and the final line represents death. It is fascinating that a children's fairy tale may in fact have its origin in the worst pandemic in recorded history. Okay, so as I said, it was very much on the ball. Okay. Lily, you like my glasses. Thank you very much. I think I need to get new ones, actually. The 14th century air freshener. Okay, I know, Elena, right? Oh my God, is right. It's sort of eerily relevant, this particular reading. So, yes, exactly. We all fall down. Hopefully not. Fingers crossed, no? Tell me, are there any words in that reading that you didn't understand? Any vocabulary that you think, I don't know what that means, and you want to ask me instead of checking in your dictionary or on Google Translate? I'm going to put back the other part. Or first of all, actually, let me know. I know, Andrea, not appropriate in this period. I know. I wasn't aware that this was the reading until 15 minutes before the focus activity time. So I know it's maybe a bit. You're thinking of the rhyme. Okay, a good expression here is that it's a bit close to the bone. Okay, that's a good expression in English. It's a bit close to the bone, which I hope, presume you can interpret. It's a bit too close to what's actually happening at the moment, no? Okay, I'm going to put back the other part, the other screen. 1 second, please bear with me. Chrome tab and 2. Here we go. And we're back. Okay, so what do you think? Any other words from that reading that you didn't understand? I'm presuming the resounding silence on that means you understood absolutely everything. So I'm very impressed. Well done. Tell me, do you know any other nursery rhymes in English? Oh, Lily, okay, swelling. So swelling means, the verb is to swell, okay? Let's say I bang my hand and it gets bigger, okay? Well, let me see. If I bang my hand and my hand gets bigger, it swells, okay? So I put ice on it to bring the swelling down, okay? It's to swell is the verb, okay? Swollen is our adjective and the past participle. And actually, swell, the word swell, which not the verb, but there is an adjective called swell. It's swell, and it means fantastic. It's quite an American one, I think. I would never use the word swell, but in the USA, they do say swell when something is fantastic. Okay, I hope that explains it, Lily. Any other words before we talk about other nursery rhymes? So here we're asked, do you know any other nursery rhymes, even in your own language? No, in your own language, and how would they translate into English? What do you think? Like we have Jiro Jiro to Ringer Ringer Rosie. In fact, I sing Ring a Ring a Rosie, not Ring Around the Rosie. So each country has its own little version of this nursery rhyme. Oh, good. Well done, Giacomo. Ba, ba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full. Do you know what comes next? 1 for the master, 1 for the dame, and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Yeah, we can say Baba Black Sheep is a nursery rhyme. Yeah, absolutely. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Okay, don't expect me to start singing now. I will say the words, but I'm not going to sing. I'm drawing the line at that. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the sky so bright. I can't remember. Oh, yeah. Like a diamond in the sky. Something like that, anyway. Blue apple, apple. What's that one, Eduardo? Blue apple, apple. Can you tell us a little bit more? Is that like a direct translation from an Italian one? No, I'm not going to sing. No way, Jose. You can just imagine my beautiful singing voice instead. I can't. Okay, round and round the garden. Oh yes, that's a lovely one. What's blue blue apple? Yes, I know. I don't. Oh, it's the Eduardo. Blue blue apple is an Italian one. Oh, okay. Elena has a good one as well. Round around the garden like a teddy bear. Oh, I know. I'll tell you the word, Elena. So basically, this is one that you do to children. Okay, you do to children. So you get their hand and you put your finger on their hand and you go round and round the garden like a teddy bear. Then 1 step, 2 step, and then you tickle them. Tickle. 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 Let me write it in there. Okay, that's it. Round around the garden like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 steps, and tickle you under there. So you tickle under their arm and the child laughs, usually, if it works. Eduardo, we can't figure out which one it is. Blue, blue apple. Maybe somebody else will know it. Blue apple, apple. We will all be Googling it after this lesson. Okay, they're good, those ones. Well done, guys. We have a similar one in Italian. My grandpa used to tickle. Good girl, Elena. Which one is it? A crazy hair. Oh, it's the one. So the crazy hair, one nursery rhyme in Italian, is similar to the round and round the garden one, where you tickle under the arm. I don't know that one. Okay, let's see. While you guys think of other nursery rhymes, I'm going to find focus page, and we're going to move on to the next slide. Okay, so here we've got a bit of a challenge. We've got 4 words: aim, zoo, flying, and I can't see it, let me move my screen, and please. Okay, so the challenge here is for us to come up with, let me just see, Terry, you tickle the hand, nella piazza c'era una lepre pazza. Oh, lovely. So look at this challenge. We need to think of as many words as possible that rhyme with these words. So look at the first one, aim. Okay, what words rhyme with aim? Let's see what you guys come up with, and then I will press the magic button here that will show us what words they wanted. Aim. What rhymes with aim? Aim, fame. Good. Lame. What does lame mean? Flame. Came. Good. Blame. Very good. Claim, very good. Yeah, okay, great. Of all those words there, does everybody understand them all? Does everybody understand the word lame, L-A-M-E, that Terry put in? What does that mean? If a person is lame, what does it mean? A lame excuse, exactly. A lame excuse is a poor excuse, exactly. And if somebody is lame, it means as well that they have a problem with their legs and they cannot walk, okay? I'm sorry, if you can hear a dog barking in the background, it's my dog. I can't make her be quiet now. Okay, so let's see what words here they came up with. Exactly, Eduardo. Lame is someone who doesn't walk well, who can't walk well. Exactly. Blame, feel or declare. Giacomo says blame, feel or declare that someone or something is responsible. Yes, 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 yes. To blame someone. We can also say to give someone the blame. All right, to give someone the blame or to blame someone. Here we can see they have game, blame, shame. That's one we didn't get. Same, another one. Name and fame. Shame. Shame on you. Shame on you. Vergognati. Shame. To feel shame or to feel ashamed. We can say both. Both are similar. Okay. What about words that rhyme with zoo? What words can you come up with that rhyme with zoo? Zoo. Let's see. Zoo. The first one that comes to me is loo, which is another word for bathroom. L-O-O. Well, what can you guys come up with? Yeah, good. Zoo, glue, shampoo, through. Yes, Andrea, through. That's correct. Through. Flew to. Don't mention the flu, Lily. Who? Good. Yeah, excellent. Yes, Andrea, the O-U-G-H words do cause a bit of confusion. The pronunciation of O-U-G-H can vary so much. We've got lots of different versions. It's okay, Lily, don't worry. Eduardo, I think you mean Q, which is like this. Look, Q-U-E-U-E. There we go. Q, yes, to form a Q. Italians are famous for being very good at queuing. Not. Queue, which is a French word. It's the French word that we use in English. It actually means tail. okay, in French. So yeah, and shoe, excellent. Shoe is another one. Okay, let's see what words they had. Do, yes, of course, perfect. Do, of course, rhymes with zoo. Shoe, you missed a knee, you did, Anna. That's okay. I'll forgive you. Shoe, blue, through, new, you, true. Okay. Very good. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, flying. Flying. What rhymes with flying? Okay, Giacomo, yes, barbecue. Good. Flying. They didn't put my word, Lou, into the list of words that rhyme with zoo. Oh well. Flying. What rhymes with flying? Good. Crying. Lying. Telling a lie. Mine, yes, it wouldn't be an exact rhyme, Andrea, but close, close. And Eduardo, yes, buying, exactly. The verbs, exactly. The verbs that end in Y-I-N-G. Yeah, Y-I-N-G, Lily, exactly. They will have this defying, yes. Excellent. Let's see what they say here. 1 second. Crying, frying, dying, lying, sighing, and buying. Oh, yes. So this is a good one here. Look, sighing. Who can tell me what else have we got here? Fighting, good. Yes, almost the same, Eduardo, fighting. Very similar sound, implying. Tell me, what does this word mean? This one, sighing. Can someone tell me what sighing means? If you don't know, I will do an example of a good sigh to try to help you to guess. Okay, there's a silence, so I'm going to sigh. Look. That's a sigh. Okay. So I can't think how to say it in Italian. It's like a deep inhale of breath and you sigh when you are maybe bored. I hope you're not bored. Like a breathe. Yes, it's like breathing. It's like an intake of breath and an exhale of breath. If somebody is sad, okay, good. Yeah, if somebody is sad or bored or frustrated, maybe. It depends on the tone of the sigh when you sigh. Yes, so it's like, anyway, I just demonstrated it more than once. Okay, yes, exactly. It's a breathing sound. Last one, what words rhyme with please? Please. The word that we say all the time in English because we're so polite. Please. What rhymes with please? Cheese, tease, yeah, good. Bees, good. Knees, yeah. Crease, almost, Terry. Crease, it's a great verb, but it's not got the z sound. It's got s. So to crease, in case you don't know what to crease means. So let's say you're wearing a shirt and it gets all creased, okay? Or if you pack your clothes into a suitcase without folding them properly, they become all creased, but it's crease, the sound. Cheese, knees, these, bees, sneeze, very good. Okay, we can't talk about sneezes either, Eduardo, okay? No mention of flu, sneezes, anything like that. Oh, good girl, Lily. That's another one like Terry's word. So increase has got the s sound, okay? It's not the z sound that we have in please, where you've got the vibrational sound behind the S. Trees, good. Very good. My goodness. You guys are on a roll. You know that expression? On a roll means you're doing very well. Okay, trees, sneeze, freeze, breeze, cheese, and knees. So the only one there that we didn't have was breeze. Breeze is a lovely. That's okay. If we're talking, Eduardo, about what is not appropriate, we can refer back to our reading on the plague from the 14th century. So don't worry about mentioning sneeze. Fees, exactly, freeze. And breeze, a breeze is a lovely soft wind, okay? A breeze. If something, breeze is, you can also say something is very easy by saying, oh, it's a breeze, okay? It means something is very easy. So how was the exam? Oh, it was a breeze. Means that it was very easy, okay? Right. Now, let's see what our next page brings us. Limericks. Okay, so I'm curious to know, what is a limerick? Okay, here it tells us exactly what a limerick is. Okay, in a moment I'm going to tell you where do limericks come from. So that's going to be the question. Let me read this for you first. A limerick is a humorous, frequently bawdy form of poetry consisting of 5 lines, 3 long and 2 short, with a rhyming scheme of AABBA. So the first and second and fifth line have the same rhyming word at the end, and the third and fourth have the same rhyming word at the end. Okay, first of all, I want to know who can impress me by telling me the meaning of this word, bawdy. Bawdy. What does bawdy mean? Bawdy. No Googling allowed. I know if you Googled. Let's see. Maybe you can guess from the context. I'll give you a clue. It's almost like the opposite of polite. So the opposite of polite is rude. No? Okay, so this particular example of limerick here about this gorgeous little dog called Carrie is not rude at all, okay? But a lot of limericks can be quite rude, okay? Yeah, cheeky, exactly. Okay, somebody here. Okay, so humorously indecent. Yes, exactly. Very good, Giacomo. Obscene is maybe a bit strong. They're usually quite light, very cheeky. Cheeky is the right description, yeah. Okay, so let's read this one here about this gorgeous little dog. There once was a dog named Carrie. His body was terribly hairy. He was big and lazy, and he barked like crazy, but he loved his owner, Mary. So this is a very safe limerick. Afterwards, what you can do is you can Google in your own time rude limericks, and you can see what I mean about what body means. Okay, let me see. Does anybody know the origin of limerick? Where does it come from? I want to see, do you know? You do that, Terry. And you can report back what rude ones you find. Okay. While you are thinking about the origin of a limerick, just bear with me a second. I'm going to put something else up on the screen. 1 second. There we go. Look at that amazing map of a beautiful country. Okay, so this is not, yes, exactly, Andrea. It's from where I come from. Okay, so here we can see a map of the beautiful country of Ireland. Here, let me see if I can, yes, here we have got the Republic of Ireland. And here in the north, we have Northern Ireland. Okay, my mouse is not letting me go over it for some reason. So here, if you look closely, there is a city called Limerick. Okay, Limerick is the third biggest city in Ireland. We have Dublin on the east coast, Cork in the south, and Limerick on the west. Okay, so Limerick is actually the city where I was born. Just a few short years ago, I was born in the lovely city of Limerick on the west coast of Ireland, and this is where the term limericks come from. Okay, they come from hundreds of years ago, these old Irish poems, and they originated in Limerick. So there you go, a little bit of extracurricular culture added into the focus activity as a bonus. Okay, I'm going to put back on this other screen. Bear with me, 1 second. Chrome tab and 2. Here we go. Now, okay, we're back to lovely Carrie the dog, the hairy dog. Okay, so now you know what a limerick is. Look at what I'm going to ask you to do now. We've got just a few minutes left in this focus activity. Look what I'm going to ask you to do. All right. So your challenge is, should you choose to accept it, is to write your own limerick. Follow the AABBA pattern and make sure they rhyme, okay? So usually, limericks, just to give you an idea, usually limericks are about a person or a place, usually a person, okay? And you describe their characteristics, physical or their personality, in the limerick, all right? You can choose one of these following topics, or you can make one up, invent one yourself. Your pet, your best friend, your family, okay? Your favorite sport, anything you like. Learning English, your English teachers. So here you have the example on the right about Carrie. They often start these limericks with, there once was a girl called, there once was a town called, there once was a man called, etc. Okay? And then you follow it up with 5 lines and they rhyme. A, B, B, A. Okay? So I wonder if any of you are going to, if I'm suddenly going to see a drop in viewers, it means that people have no interest in writing their own limerick. But this is the last challenge. This is the last part of the focus activity. So let's see if any of you can come up with one. Or, okay, I will permit some Googling, okay? If you don't want to write one yourself, you can do a quick Google and see if you can find one. Not too rude now, remember. There could be under 18s listening. Okay, let's see what you guys can come up with. I'm thinking that perhaps maybe I should have prepared a limerick in advance of this moment, but I didn't, so it's up to you anyway. Let's see what you guys can come up with, if anything. And if you can't come up with 5 lines, even 2 lines with 2 rhyming words, that would go down very well as well. Let's see if any of you can do this. So it's coming up almost to 8 o'clock. If we were all in the school now, we would be wrapping up the focus activity and saying goodbye and walking out the door and all going home. But we find ourselves in this strange situation where we're all already at home. Maybe some of you, Elena, I hope you're not still at work. I hope you're home by now. You too, Terry. Okay, it looks, I'm not sure if anyone is going to, oh, here we go. Giacomo, thank you. Okay, let's see. Learning English is nice. You repeat words twice. You can do it at English in the City. Come and meet us. It's no pity. Teachers are great and give you advice. Oh, well done, Giacomo. That's brilliant. Yeah, I know. The rhyming scheme is too much to try to meet. Even writing 5 lines of text, that's enough of a challenge. Giacomo, well done. That's fantastic. Right, that can be our official limerick for the school. What do you think, Anna? All right. Well done. Well done. Okay, guys. Unless one of you has another limerick that you want to impress us with, I think we can maybe call it a day. You were inspired. You really were. Well done. Well done. Okay, guys. I think we're going to wrap it up for this evening. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you at the next focus activity or lesson. I hope you're all well. Take care and have a lovely evening. It's coming up to 8 o'clock, so I presume it's time to say buon appetito. Bye. See you soon.